Good morning. Debbie Pitts Palmer here, DPP coming to you live. So let's talk about value. My show is about to start. I want to tell you guys about how I share. I don't sell. I want to talk about how I share the products because I want to speak value, because when you don't bring value to what you have, people don't understand the price. So I don't like to follow with price. I like to follow with value first so people can understand when you tell them the price. Okay, let me give you this example. Our diffuser. See how pretty this diffuser is? Okay, there are so many features to this diffuser. So when people walk up and ask what the price is, I'm going to tell them how it works first. So as you can see, it always grabs their attention because it's changing colors. It changed multiple colors because I have it on that setting. I don't let it just sit on one color. I want it to change colors and rotate and grab people's attention. So I tell people about the changing color options. And I say, look, there are two buttons here. One change the color and one is for the mist. And I often talk about how versatile they are because these shades are interchangeable. And I show them how they can dim the light, how it can candle flicker, or how it can just stay on one color. So, and then I talk about the guarantee that it has, since you stand behind all products. So that's the diffuser. So I like to talk about the benefit before I quote price, because if I quote price first, they're going to be knocked down to the floor because they're like, oh, what in the world is that? Well, once you tell them that and tell them things like you can just use tap water. You can use any kind of oil, but we hope it's ours. But when you explain to them all the different things, all the features, it makes a difference when you quote price. Okay, same thing with our candle. We have new flame candles. So I'm just learning this myself because I'm not really a flame candle person because I'm all about safety. But yet I still love this candle. So I'm going to tell people the benefits of our candle versus somebody else. It's the material that's being used, soy wax, and all the other things that's associated with this that makes it fine fragrance that goes into this, which makes it different from those that you just buy from any regular store. So when I explain that, it makes a difference, like, oh, okay, I understand now. Same thing with our warmers. So when people come and ask about the warmer, I'm going to quote value first. I'm going to tell them, like, let me tell you all the benefits of our warmer. It doesn't heat above your body temperature. You can leave these on 24/7. They also come with a lifetime warranty. The scent throw is amazing. The large warmer, depending on which scent you use, can scent up to 3 rooms. So I'm telling them all this. I'm bringing value to the product because so many people use other things, but it's not always scentsy, and they don't understand the difference. I explain to them the difference. Okay, here, fragrance flower. If you just see this sitting on the table, you wouldn't know and understand what that's all about. So I got to tell them about it. I need to tell them that this fragrance flower has oil in the bottom that goes up to the flower, and how long it lasts, and how versatile it can be, and how they can repurpose it afterwards. So I'm bringing value to this flower because otherwise, if it just sit here, it will not get sold. People need to know and understand the value behind the products. Same thing with the Air Solo. If I don't tell people the value of this Air Solo, they won't buy it. So I got to explain to them what it is, what it does, and all the things that they can do with it. So I got to take the time out to bring value to the product so people can know and understand pricing. Same thing with our Disney line. So if you know Disney, you know Disney has a price. And, you know, partnering with Disney and these licensing products, you know, they want their part. So that, along with Scentsi's value, you got to explain that to people so they can know and understand. So with our wax bars, I'll open the wax bars and I'll tell people, feel that. Take your finger and run it across there. You'll see that it's really smooth and the fragrance just kind of hang out on your hand. So I don't know about the other ones, but I know that ours is really smooth because I understand, I've heard it before. The difference between our wax and the ones that's purchased in stores is so different. I've actually heard that some of the ones in the stores are hard. Ours, you can actually feel the oils when you rub your finger across it. So that's something that I like to bring to people's attention. Like our pods, for example. The pods go into our fan devices. Well, these are not sold in stores, so I like to bring value to that. You cannot buy these from the store. You have to buy them from me or a Scentsy consultant. That's the value you bring to the product so people can know and understand why they need to make the purchase, or why they need to make a purchase. And there's so many other things, but I always find that even with the cleaning products, I'll tell people how I personally use it. Like when I use the bathroom cleaner, I love the foaming action. I love that it removes the stain in the toilet. I love the foaming action. I tell that every time. In the counter clean, what I do with the counter clean, I'll tell people, you know what? It should be an all-purpose cleaner because I clean my car with this, the leather seats, I clean the counter, I clean the refrigerator, I clean the garbage can. You see, I'm bringing value to that each time I sell these. Same thing with the Scentsy Fresh. With the Scentsy Fresh, I'm going to tell them this is a fabric spray. I use it to refreshen my linen or my towels, things that you pack away for a while and it smells stale. You can freshen it up with this. And you know, I always tell a story about how I left chicken in my car and how foul the odor was in my car, and I sprayed the carpet to get rid of that foul smell. So I tell that story every time. And same thing with the washer whiffs. Whenever I do my laundry, I'm going to always sprinkle this in there because I love the way my laundry smell when I sprinkle it in there. So bring value to what we sell, tell stories along with it, and boy, it's going to make a big difference. Hope these tips help, guys.